from Green. And that one comes up a bit short. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Fournier. There's the three. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Magic out in front, up by 10. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Tristan, what do you take away from how this game has played out, and what will be the strategy moving into the third quarter?
We got to get multiple stops. Our coach keeps tracking the back of the bench of, consecutive stops. So coming out the second half, we got to get multiple stops, multiple efforts, and then, on offense, just got to execute.
Sounds like a terrific plan, Tristan. Thank you for the time. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. And they're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 10 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
Well, he's going to have to continue to play this way, Clark, because this offense thrives on his passing ability, and they've got it going right now.
There were a lot of people, me included, thinking that Cleveland would take a step forward and be a team that could make moves in the East and perhaps get to the playoffs, but injuries and inner turmoil really kept that team from being playoff caliber.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Varejao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Cleveland ended 10th in the Eastern Conference last year. They got close, but they couldn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, there would be a lot of shocked analysts if they didn't finish near the top of the East this season. All it takes is one good summer, and your team can jump to the top of the East.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
And it's blocked by Love. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
They read each other so well, it's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
Magic leading by 10. Now here's Payton. 9 points in the game so far. And Fournier kicks to Payton. Feeds to Fournier. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Varejao can't hit. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Fournier. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Fournier's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Varejao. Miller comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Magic. Vucevic a screen on Miller. Payton drives in, and Thompson sends it back. He lobs it up, and the dunk by James.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer. answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above. Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Pass to Thompson. LeBron outside. Puts one up from 19. Again, the Cavaliers score.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Payton outside. There's a screen. Fry with the ball. Working on Love. Here's Oladipo. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. I mean, he's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
Shawn Marion is checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Then for the Magic, Gordon is checked in for Fry. Reese Harkless comes in for Harris. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Payton.
Love is known for how explosive he can be on offense, but he still gets knocked on for his defensive prowess, or lack thereof. He seems to be tiring of it, though, and he's put in a lot of work. I think he's gotten better.
I remember last season when Tyson Chandler had remarks about Love's defense, and Love just brushed it off. It's something he's heard before and has followed him even in his rise to the highest ranks of the NBA.
And I think it's been a bit of an overhyped and overstated problem for him. I mean, he does so much more on the court than people think. I don't think he'll ever be an NBA All-Star defender, but he's more than capable of holding his own at that end of the court.
Another three for Cleveland.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Gordon kicks to Oladipo. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Pass to Ridnour. Dishes it to Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back into the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending, deflected away.
Good. And now just a 3-point Magic lead. And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations.
Here's Ridnour. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Marion kicks to Miller. He feeds it to Irving. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume that they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is a title, something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64, I think, maybe the last title.
Again, you're right on it.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Defensive foul. Kyrie Irving.
The Magic have had an off night from the stripe tonight. That's good from Ridnour. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving attacking, and that one's good. Irving's got 12 in the game.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Three-pointer, Ridnour, rebounded by Marion. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Friday, November 28th. Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls go up against the Boston Celtics. It's the real deal.
Orlando leading by 5. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Harris is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Payton. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Green in at the 2. Back to Payton. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Payton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Orlando. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. And to change for the Magic, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Willie Green. And on the way from Irving for 3, they get it again. Love, and that one's good. Love's got 11 in the second half.
And he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Payton drives in. Right through the D for the layup. And the Magic lead by 7.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're doing a better job now taking care of the basketball than they did earlier.
Payton outside. Payton right side. The feed to Frye. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Fournier. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
And finished off by LeBron.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
They sure did a good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Payton kicks to Harris. The dish now to Fournier. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Stolen by Varejao. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
Well, it's become a battle of wills, Clark. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
Vucevic checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Jacques Vaughn said to the team. He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
And here's LeBron outside, and the basket good.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
There's a good screen. Harris passes to Fournier. Shot is no good, so Cleveland will take it the other way.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
James dishes to Irving. The three-pointers right on target. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Payton kicks to Harris. Off the pick. No luck. Good D by James.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Waiters passes to LeBron. Varejao trying to free himself up. LeBron, no good. Here's Fournier. He's guarded by Waiters. Fournier's shot is off.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And he gets the bucket. And now a three-point Cavalier lead.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
They double him with Love. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. They need this. Fournier's shot is off.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
The drive by LeBron, and he finishes nicely on the way. LeBron's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
He does not mess around when he gets close to the hoop, and how big are those points?
Victor